comes to the social issues that we're facing today in this moment, it's almost like we've seen them several times before. Something needs to change because the issues are still there.
Stay patient, persistent, assertive all in one. Make sure that your desire is hotter than the sun. Want success, how you need both of your lungs at the finish line, and I'll finish with a lunge.
Everybody's also not going to support revolution, change, and for our community in the same way. We teach them not to compare themselves to other people. So how other people show up for things is not going to be how you show up for it. And so, for example, when there was an uprising 3-4 years ago, again, for Black Lives Matter and stuff, and people were marching across the Brooklyn Bridge, we were down the block from the Brooklyn Bridge meditating and setting intentions, doing rituals where we can release and bring positive messages and affirmations into our space. So that's what we were doing while other people were marching.
We cannot take our hats off enough to Sister Jefferson for having the vision to understand the power of mentorship.
There's guidance, there's mentorship, and I also believe sponsorship. So I've had a lot of people that have broken down doors as well as glass ceilings and helped pull me up. But when I say those three, guidance, I think is something loosely where you can have someone in a different stage or chapter of your life that helps you get to a next point. It may not be a lifelong thing where you're reaching back and forth with them. Mentorship has always been a two-way street. So that's the next level, if you want to call it tier number 2. And I think that when you say two-way street, you're checking in with this person periodically. And this person has an invested interest in you, but vice versa, this individual can also maybe learn something or two from you, but they're different, I guess, experiences with mentorship. It's nothing that's definitive. And then sponsorship, this is an individual that is fighting for you when your name is being spoken about, maybe in a bad way, as well as you just not being in the room.
I was arrested when I was 15.
That was a dark place. My life could have gone a different way, full of bitterness, but I had people who loved me and a determination to change things.
JAIA is all about being courageous, taking risks, and having courage to do what you really want to do in light of, rather than in spite of, what may appear to be your limitations and your resistance. So we always look at that I did it in light of, because I saw resistance and I decided to do it anyway.
Raise, elevate, advocate, eliminate the savage way of inequality if we communicate open and honestly.
I believe revolution is really overthrowing all of those systems that have us bind to the past, holding on to the past, overthrowing any system that prevents us from reaching our full personhood.
When young people grow up expecting to go to jail, expecting to be placed away from their home, then they take actions in accordance with that thought. You need a change in consciousness, a change in awareness, recognizing our own power that comes from within, as opposed to looking for power outside of ourselves. So that's kind of what I would say that the revolution takes.
To be a giant is to develop into a leader through mindfulness and education, be a motivational speaker. Mental health is really my central wealth.
You're going to be judged on how often you overcame the failures and showed that you still can move forward. And I just know that no matter what happens, I know I am possible.
Please help us elevate to the next level. Use your talents, your skills, your passion to help JAIA go to the next level in funding and in our program offerings. We do need a lot of support. We're homegrown, Brooklyn born, and I do this because I love it.